I've mostly talked about taking opportunities for yourself. Now, I want to talk a little about the flip side of that. When you can't do something by yourself, when you rely on other people. You can do a lot on your own, more than you think, but you'll need the help of others to get things over the finish line. The challenge is getting people to believe what you believe, feel what you feel. You want them to share your passion, because none of this means anything if you can't convince other people. Do you believe me? But there's only so much you can do. A lot of being an entrepreneur really is waiting. Waiting for the time to be right. Waiting for people to hear what you have to say. Waiting for them to take you seriously. When you're stuck in these moments, you want to find other ways to power forward. You have to. You have to look past the frustration. You can always find some work that needs to be done. I've got to-do lists to work through, or meetings to prepare for, sales reports to study. And I can always sweep the floors. One thing I can do is get caught up with email. I get a lot of email about all kinds of things. What I spend the most time on are the ones from customers. This makes me really happy. People who want to engage with this thing that I'm making. There's some questions I get a lot. Hours for the store, directions, if there's a sale, if there's going to be a sale. Typical stuff. We also get confused a lot with the foam rubber supply store. I don't know what that's about. Anyway, I have some template responses I copy paste for these. Lets me be more efficient. Other questions need more specific responses. People will ask if something's still available, if we can hold it for them. Which we can, it's no big deal, but I'll only do it for a day or two. You don't want to keep something off the floor and have someone forget about it. People will ask about the sizing of things. I do what I can over email, but I'll try to get people to try things on in person. One, people usually don't measure themselves accurately. It's better just to have them come in. Two, getting someone in the door is hugely valuable. You get that human connection. Occasionally, someone will want to haggle on the price for something. This is tricky. On the one hand, you don't want to lose a customer over a few dollars. It would be easy to write it off as the cost of customer acquisition. But this is a very competitive industry. Our suppliers basically dictate the prices. They give a suggested price. It is truly a suggestion. Price fixing is illegal, but it's tough to go below their suggestion. Margins are pretty tight as it is. We couldn't make a habit out of it. If we went much higher, we'd look expensive compared to other stores with the same inventory. We have more control when we have exclusivity, but this is rare, and you're still limited in how far you can go. Then there's what I call fan mail. I have the most fun with these. We do have some regulars. They like to send me fun things they find. Random pictures, videos. Sometimes I'll hear about new designers this way. That's always exciting. It's always nice to hear from people with similar passions. I know this stuff might sound trivial, but it's actually really important. I mean, for one thing, it's just basic salesmanship. I have to make myself available. Every email is a lead. But there's more to it. A lot of people have different relationships with stores. Most people don't think much of them. It's just a box with a roof. Maybe they think they offer a useful service, like you can replace something when it wears out, or you can spend some money and feel better about life for a little. Stores are all of these things, but there's something deeper at the center of them. It's that stores can be a catalyst for experiences. You can be superficial about it. You can say, oh, you're depressed. Buying something would make you happy, so the store is a catalyst for that, which is true. But think about something more common, like pants. You're probably wearing jeans. Everyone wears jeans. What do you think about them? Do they drag when you walk? How do they make you feel? self-conscious or confident? What if they make you self-conscious? You feel that way. You're going to carry that with you wherever you go. Maybe you saw them for cheap somewhere, you didn't think it mattered, so you just bought them. But now you're stuck with that feeling whenever you wear them. Instead, what if your pants made you feel confident? You'd stand up a little straighter. Your voice would become brighter. I see this happen all the time. Someone will come into the store wearing some garbage. I'll point them to something that's good for them, and they'll become a new person. They start carrying this confidence, the sense of possibility. And when they do that, certain experiences open up for them. That's what I mean by a store being a catalyst. Simply pairing someone with the right pair of pants can open things up. So, I answer these emails because it's good salesmanship, but it excites me because I know that each one could change someone's life. When I started this, I was starting from nothing. The store was just an idea. I had to make it real, and I had to get people to believe in it. There's always more you can do, but I feel like I've come a long way. I started with just an image. I knew what I wanted this place to be like. I knew what kind of feeling I wanted people to have when they came inside. This happened in a flash, but it felt very real. I wanted to make it real. There were certain kinds of experiences I wanted to catalyze, things I wanted to make real for other people. I was very lucky to meet Mark. None of this would be possible without him. I'd been able to save a little money since I started working, but nothing substantial, and I had my loans to deal with. He worked through the financials with me, connected me with funding, made it all possible. It took most of a year to lay the groundwork. Once we found the space and the first inventory arrived, I pulled the trigger, quit my job. It felt great. We've had our doors open for almost a year now. I think we're doing well, but there's still a lot of waiting. In a way, I'm grateful for that.